Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am very excited to share with you what I just received in the mail from Barnes & Noble. Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, I just want to share with you what I just received in the mail from Barnes & Noble. But before that, I have a few other items that I'm going to go over. Like a lot of you guys may know, it is the month of July, which means it is Criterion month. And so at Barnes & Noble currently, all Criterion titles are 50% off, which is always so exciting. And so this is when I'm really trying to build up my Criterion collection. So every sale I try to buy as much as I possibly can within the month. But the first title that I wanted to talk about is actually one that I got off of eBay and not Barnes & Noble. It actually worked out to be cheaper off of eBay than the sale price. So this usually, I think, during the sale sells for $15, but I think I got it for maybe like $10 off of eBay, which I know isn't a huge savings, but it is, you know, something. So this is spy number 272, and it translates to being The Grim Reaper. And so this film, this is by a director that I recently watched another of his films. I believe it was called Stealing Beauty, which I really enjoyed. And so I'm very curious to see, this is the same director as Last Tango in Paris and a few other titles that I think The Conformist and a few other titles that people might be familiar with. But yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. It's 93 minutes. It's in black and white and in Italian. So it's from 1962. So I'm very excited to check this movie out. So the next title is actually the only one that I've bought in store so far. The rest actually I ordered off of a line, but this one I decided to hold off because I knew I was going to be near a Barnes & Noble. Me and my wife, we were out. We went to go see Inside Out 2, which is fantastic. But we stopped at a Barnes & Noble on the way, and they had one title that was actually on my list this sale. And so I'll insert a little clip here. But as you can see, there really wasn't a ton to select from. Unfortunately, this Barnes & Noble, it seems that they are knocking their selection further and further down. But something I did find kind of interesting, they had a random copy of The Blob on DVD, which I feel like I never come across Criterion DVDs at Barnes & Noble anymore. But they had a few copies of The Blue Velvet on 4K, which I might hold off on until the next sale. Same thing with Peeping Tom. They had a few copies of that on 4K, and Picnic at Hanging Rock, which I would love to get on 4K, but I currently have the Blu-ray. A couple box sets, not too many, but unfortunately not a ton to pick from. And so, yeah, but they did have the one title that was on my list, and you know, there was actually, I think there were two titles in total that hopefully I'll get one later this month, which I won't say what it is yet. But this is spy number 280, and that is the film Sword of Doom. And so I could have technically ordered this off of line, but I wanted to try as much to support a actual brick and mortar store than just ordering offline. And so I held off and got this one off of, you know, or I should say I got this in person. And so, which is really unfortunate because I really do enjoy purchasing them in person more than just waiting for a package to show up on my front door. There is something special about, you know, I guess like going through all of the different titles and finding the ones that you're looking for. And so, yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. It looks pretty interesting, but it's from 1966. It's 121 minutes long, black and white in Japanese. And so that is the film, The Sword of Doom. Now, if you're a follower of this channel, you'll know that one of my goals this year was to own spy numbers 1 through 300. And so I had already, like, from previous sales and just previous purchases, I had like spy numbers 1 through like 250 250-ish, somewhere in that range. So I really had from 250 to 300. There was like a few gaps that I was missing, and so I was kind of just buying up movies that were to fill those gaps. And also, if you are a follower of this channel, you'll know that one of my goals is to own the complete Criterion collection, and so I try my best to get the highest format of movie like out there. I don't really go back and like rebuy titles, like in the example that I just talked about with A Picnic at Hanging Rock. I have the Blu-ray. It recently came out in 4K, and so somewhere down the line I'll upgrade. But as far as now, I just try to buy, you know, what is available now at the highest possible format. And so the stack that I'm about to talk about, a lot of those are DVDs, mainly because they are only available on DVD. And there's a couple Blu-rays in here as well. But you know, just say if next sale, if one of these came out on Blu-ray, which would be kind of unfortunate because I just bought the DVD, but if one of those came out to be on Blu-ray, I would probably eventually get the Blu-ray, but not right away. So, you know, for now, this is the highest format, and that's why they are, you know, DVD. And I would, at this point, I would honestly rather just own them than wait around until maybe if they got a Blu-ray release. But the first one here, this is a film, this is spy number 268, and that is the title Youth of the Beast. So I don't know anything about it, but it is 1963. It's 92 minutes long in color and in Japanese. So excited to check these out. One advantage, I should say, too, in here is of like trying to own all of the Criterion. I feel like I'm exposing myself to a lot of different types of films that I wouldn't necessarily have watched otherwise. Like with this film, I don't think I would have picked this up right away to watch it. I don't really hear a whole lot of people talking about this, or you know, I don't see it on like a ton of like, you know, top 100 movies of all time lists or anything. I mean, it might be, but this is just an example. So it is kind of nice to try to just buy every single Criterion, because then I get exposed to stuff like this where I might have not picked this up before. So the next one here, this is spy number 269. It's 1966, 86 minutes, black and white, and in Japanese. And I believe this is the same filmmaker, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, same filmmaker as the previous title. So and this is something that I don't see on Criterion a lot anymore, but there's actually the sticker on the top. So I don't know if it'll focus, but I don't see this too often anymore on Criterion. It seemed to be more popular on the DVD releases, but yeah, I'm excited about that one. And it's unfortunate because a lot of these, like I said, they're only available on DVD, but I wish more stores like carried all of these, like all the Criterion titles, not just the newest Blu-ray or 4K, because some of these films I feel like, you know, are probably pretty solid. So this is spy number 273, and that is the film Thieves Highway. This is 94 minutes, it's in English, black and white, and 1949. This is one that I was watching very closely on eBay, and it just seems that a lot of this particular movie, it like never drops below $20. This was a $20, I should say. These both were $15 DVDs. This was a $20 during the sale DVD. And the shrink wrap's a little torn up here, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't drop below that $20 mark, but either way, I'm excited to grab it for 20. But yeah, this is actually a 20th Century Fox film, so yeah, I'm excited to check that out. The next one, this is 273, or spy number 273. It's from 1951. It's 99 minutes long in color and in English. And that is the film The River. So this is another one that I feel like I kept seeing the DVD for sale everywhere, but I could just never come across the Blu-ray. When I worked at a video store, I feel like we had the DVD sitting in our display case forever, and I just never purchased it. I should have, but I never did. But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Looks pretty interesting. That is The River. This next one is spy number 279, and that is the film Young Torless. I think I'm saying that right. But it's from 1966. It's 87 minutes long, black and white, and in German. And it's kind of fun because you don't see these director-approved stickers on DVDs, at least the ones that I have here. I think this might be my first DVD director-approved sticker, but it is interesting that you know, some of these, they're only available on DVD, but Barnes & Noble still carries them, at least on their website. But the next one, this is one that I've been wanting to check out for a while, and I just have never come across a copy in person, so I had to end up ordering it offline. But this is Spy Number 288. It's from 1975. It's 88 minutes long and in English, and that is from the director of Orson Welles, and that is the movie F for Fake. And so this is a movie that I've always been curious. I love Orson Welles. I love everything that he's done. I feel like, you know, this is one that I've not seen of his yet, but I'm very curious on this. I absolutely love, I don't know why, but I absolutely love this spine. If you will focus on that instead of my face. I love this spine, just like the red. I think it really like sticks out. And I don't know, I always just loved that, but yeah, excited to check out F for Fake. And the last title that I picked up from Barnes & Noble, at least ordering through their website, this is Spy Number 298, and that is the film Gate of Flesh. This is in Japanese. It's from 1964, 90 minutes, and in color. So it's another film that I don't know anything about, but it looks pretty interesting. And something kind of fun about it is the back is turned sideways, so you kind of have to read it like that, which is kind of unusual, and I kind of like it. So Gate of Flesh. But as you can see, everything that I purchased is really within that 250 to 300 range. There are so many other titles that I would love to be picking up that are, you know, 1,220 something, you know, like that, like the earlier or the later stuff that they've been releasing. I would love to start picking some of those up, but I'm really trying to focus down, at least during this sale, focus down on that 250 to 300 range. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, anything that you picked up or anything that you have on your wish list that you have not gotten a chance to pick up. We're about halfway through the month, maybe a little, not quite there yet, but so there's still quite a bit of time to get out to Barnes and Nobles and make some purchases. I will say, if you are planning on making a purchase from Barnes & Noble, I would highly recommend, you know, going in person to a store, if you can, and purchasing titles in store versus ordering them offline. I know ordering offline can be easier, but unfortunately, a lot of these Barnes & Nobles, they're not carrying as many Criterion as they used to. I have a feeling, mainly, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling it is due to just lack of sales in person, and they would want to use that square footage within their store for other products that might be selling better. And so, you know, that's a little contradicting of what this whole, you know, haul that I did, but unfortunately, all of these were like not available in any stores nearby, and I checked even stores that were like an hour away. They still were not available in those stores. And so there is one store that I will probably be going to later this month. It's going to be like a 45-minute drive for me, but I'll film a little bit for that. And so hopefully I'll be able to find some things that are on my list still that I you know, weren't able to find at my other Barnes & Noble. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've seen anything that I purchased, any, you know, if any of these are like really good, anything stand out to you. I've not seen anything that I got so far, so I'm very excited to check everything out. I should add this too, because I mentioned it on a live stream. I think it was my last live stream that I did, but this channel just passed 3,000 subscribers. And so I want to just say quickly, thank you to everybody who has subscribed, who has supported this channel. This has been one of the most fun parts about collecting, is having this channel and just interacting with you guys and sharing this collection with you. But it's such a fun hobby just to be collecting physical media and talking about it and sharing it with you. And I absolutely just love interacting with all of you guys. But I wanted to say really quick, thank you for helping this channel get to 3,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everybody out there is able to, if you are a fan of Criterion, I hope you are able to purchase some Criterion that are on your wish list this month. It's definitely one of my favorite months of the year. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.